Okay, good morning, guys. It's been a long time. So today I will show you how to make advanced missing data plotting and also statistic that come with it by using R. So without further ado, let me share the screen. Okay, here. So this is the code that I have prepared. So this is a missing data plot. So you can see here, this is a missing data plot. So the package library that you need is dplayer, tidr, ggplot2, reader, and patchworks. So install this library, and then we are good to go. Then we load our data. So in this case, we have rainfall data, right? So this is my rainfall data. So rainfall data, I have this paper chips validation. Let's open this paper. This is B1J paper validation, and then rainfall station R. So rainfall station. So this is the data set. As you can see here, year, month, and day from 2004 to 2024. So this is daily data. As you can see here, there is many station. I have here 89 station. So 89 station, and N is this missing data. And then another input data here is I have the lat long of this input data, or the information, more information of this input of these stations, like station name, station number, and then lat long of this data set. Okay, so I have 89 station. So data looks like this. First, we have this data set. Now we want to convert that data set. Just now it looks in the white format. I like to arrange my data like this, so easy for me to look. And then first we convert that data set into a long format here. So we run that our input data just now, and then we read station number and rainfall. Okay, we convert it into long format. So when you see this data set, how it looks like after we convert it, you can just run view here, and now, and then we can see how the data looks like. So the data now looks like this, okay, in the long format. So we have year, month, day, station number, and then rainfall until 2024. So after we run this code, we calculate yearly missingness per station, missing yearly. So we run this code. So if you wonder how the output looks like, you can just view the data set. And then you can see, it will count for each year. Some year you have a leap year, 366, some is normal year, 365. Out of all this year, how many day is missing? So we can see here missing days, the counting is here, and missing percentage is here. Easily we can count here. So the number here is the number of the station. This is station number, and also I have identifier for number for, this is station 52, something like that. It's the same with station number. So next, we extended station level statistic. So here we will calculate missing states extended. Zoom this one so you can look at it. So we will calculate the average of missing data, total missing data, maximum of missing data, minimum of missing data, standard deviation of missing data, median missing data. Each year we want to see which year I have under 20% of missingness and more than 20% of missingness. Okay, and then we run this code, and then we can try to view this data set, view, and run. Now we see all of this statistic. So many statistics relevant for the missing data assessment. We have average of missing data for each station, total missing data, max missing data, minimum missing data, standard deviation, median. Median usually useless. It's only most or less zero or 100 or something like that. And then year with 20 under 20% missing data, year with above 20% missing data, and so forth, and put in that particular order. Now we want to do plotting, right? So we want to do plotting. We first reshape for plotting of multiple statistic. For here I will do two plots, one on the top and another one at the bottom. So it will become a more comprehensive one. So as you can see here, we calculate this state long here. I try to make it bigger so that everybody can see. Okay, state long here, you can see missing extended just now. We calculate this one, state long. And then state long, we get all the value just now, all of that value. If we view this one, state has become long. Just now it's wide, right? And then we make it long because we want to make it into a plot of yearly, right? So it looks like that. And then we do uploading by using ggplot2 here. So we have average of missingness, medians, all of this one with all the label, correct label. And you can see here all the code that I have written here. What is the size of geom line, geom point, what is the color of each variable, each matrix, and this is the percentage. And then I run this one. This is the first plot. And then the bottom plot, I will do a total missing day with categories and with a vertical separator, because I make a category of missing data for with less than 5%, 6 to 10%, 11 to 15%, 16 to 20%, 21 to 25%, and 26 to 30%, and more than 30%. So different category of missing data. So I make this category, and with each of it have its own color. So it is a gradient color, I believe, this one. And then now we plot plot this category of missingness just now. We plot this category of missingness. We use ggplot, and then there is a lot of customization here. You can look at this plot and copy this one, and then we run. And then we combine that top statistic, top plot just now and the bottom plot. Top plot will have many statistics, and then the bottom plot is the missingness percentage based on category. So we run this one. As you can see here, this is the plot. So at the bottom here, you can see x-axis here is the station number. The station number, and we know which station have less than 5%, and then 6 to 10% missingness. The code here somehow is not in order, average of missing data, but it's okay. We will deal with this later. But we can see almost half of the station have missing data more than 30%. So about less than 20% about here. Only this station we can use for imputation. That is reliable. That still we can recover by using for imputation. And then at the top here is all the statistic that we have just now. The proportion of missing data, maximum missing data, average of missing data. You can see, and at the y-axis is the percentage value. So we know which station, the characteristic of each station here based on all of this missing data. Okay, next we calculate the statistic. So after we have all the statistic just now, we use the player and red R, and then we calculate the statistic based that we have just now. All that statistic we run, and then we want to put it as CSV file. So we have here missing data summary. So we have missing data summary. So this is the output. So the output will look like this. Easily we have all this table of statistic that we calculate: average missing data, total missing data, max, means, then deviation, median, proportion year with less than 20%, and year more than 20%. Okay, so it is cater for each of the station. I will close this one. Close this one also. It looks like the code again. Oh, I think I have finished. I think that's all for the plotting of advanced plotting of missing data just now. Just by using this code, you can present many things, okay, in one plot instead of making one plot and one so many plot for each statistic. Is in one go you can plot all of this stuff. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching.